This is probably going to be the most disturbing video about P. Diddy we've ever seen, especially since his recent arrest. Why? Because we've got a survivor coming forward with her chilling story of what went down at Diddy's infamous parties. Her name is Ali Carter, and the stories she's telling are more horrifying than anything we could have imagined. This isn't just about wild Hollywood bashes. No, this goes deep into the kind of depravity that we've heard about only in whispers. Think Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, and the darkest corners of celebrity culture. She exposes it all. Let's dive into what she revealed about Diddy's parties. According to Ali, these weren't your average celebrity parties. She describes them as assault parties, where vulnerable young people are treated as nothing more than objects for the entertainment of the wealthy and powerful. She recalls being one of the party favors, which, in her words, means she was placed on display, vulnerable to anyone who felt entitled to take what they wanted. The scene at these parties, she says, was terrifying. Lights flashing, music blaring, and a crowd of people who transformed into a frenzy, almost animalistic in their behavior. Ali shares that she was only 15 or 16 at the time, and she had no idea what was happening around her. There was an overwhelming sense of numbness, a feeling that's hard to describe, but one that made her check out mentally. You can just check out for hours while someone messes with you. If you fight back, you suffer more, so you just go numb, she explains. And the worst part? No one cared. It was normal. It wasn't just celebrities like Diddy who were involved in these disturbing events. Ali claims there were various individuals, including those from the darker side of the industry, who played a role in creating these nightmarish scenarios. It was an all-black party, she says, but the focus wasn't on the music or the fun. Instead, many of the party favors were young black children, just like her. Ali was under the care of Riverside County Child Protective Services at the time. She also recalls how the parties were like a carnival for the elite, with sickening twists. They had a big wheel, and they'd strap you to it, spin it, and then everything would turn into chaos, she describes. The scene would shift, and before long she was subjected to unspeakable acts, often without even knowing who was involved. One of the most shocking things Ali reveals is the existence of tunnels connected to these parties. She isn't the only one who's spoken about them. Jaden Smith, for example, has been spotted taking photos in these tunnels, and there's even footage from the FBI confirming their existence. These tunnels, she suggests, were used to transport victims like herself. It's hard to wrap your head around, but the conspiracy theories surrounding Diddy and his parties may have more truth to them than we ever expected. Despite all the talk about the celebrity names that have been exposed, Ali points out a chilling fact. Nobody is really talking about the children who were at these parties. They were used, abused, and discarded. No one's asking about the kids, she says. They're all just going after the big names, but the kids are still out there. They're being trafficked, and no one cares. What makes this even more disturbing is the role that child protective services might play in the trafficking of children to these events. Ali mentions how kids, including runaways, were taken from foster homes and brought into this dangerous world. This is a nightmare that stretches beyond just one celebrity or one scandal. She also ties this situation to broader conspiracy theories, including Pizzagate and links to major figures like Oprah, who has been speculated to have ties to some shady dealings of her own. While these theories are controversial, Ali's story only adds fuel to the fire. What's even more haunting is that Ali was so heavily drugged during these events that she barely remembers what happened. I was on so many drugs that I was laughing to make people think I was okay. But deep down, I knew I wasn't. I didn't want them to kill me, she says. It's an eerie admission, one that shows just how far people will go to survive when trapped in such a terrifying situation. After enduring hours of these horrific acts, Ali was transported to yet another part of this underworld, a new job, as she describes it. And this isn't just a one-time thing. This was her reality for far too long. In the end, the story that Ali Carter shares is one of survival, but also a call to action. The dark reality of these elite parties cannot be ignored. While the world's attention focuses on the big-name celebrities, the kids who were victimized remain forgotten. If you found this video shocking, you're not alone. This story needs to be heard, and we need to start asking the right questions about what really happened behind closed doors. What are your thoughts on the allegations surrounding Diddy's parties? How deep do you think this conspiracy goes? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more insider gossip on this story and others, make sure to hit that subscribe button to Celeb Titbits. We'll keep you updated on all the shocking revelations.